Hello friends. Today we are going to discuss here MBA second year semester 4 and unit number 5 customer care service. And here you will find that customer care service it will be given here. There are some points about the customers services will be here. Then it is also here customer service is the act of taking care of the customer's needs and providing and delivering professional, helpful, and high quality service to them here. It is also given here the services to the customers here. Now here you will find that there are some points about these customer services here. And these points must be given to here are some points are there. There are some characteristics of these customer services or customers here, and those points must be given taken into account here. And those are the points here are some of the uh, best choice of the customers, and you will find that there are some here some characteristics are there of these services here. uh, uh, Customers services here, and you will find that there are some services also there. Here there are some points of the key concepts of this unit 4. Here there are some key concepts. Then for further reading are also there. There is also some points about the customer services here, and you will find this in this unit. Unit 5 customer services, the structure and the introduction. Then there are also some points of the customers. Then providing good customer service is a vital part of managing business also. Customer service is the act of taking care of the customer's needs by providing, delivering professional and helpful high quality of the services and assistance before, during, the after the customer's requirement is also there. And therefore, you are going to hear there are some characteristics are there also. And those characteristics must be promptness, second is politeness, third is professionalism, fourth is personalization. Then next point is that is the success of firm depends upon him or her, and good firms anchors the following questions in positive way to. So the questions are like here: what is the number of customers in the firm? What is the number of customers who used to buy something? Then frequency of their buying. Then there is a organization must give its customers should be given the best points here also. Their organization must give customers should be given best of things like quality product. Then there is also office should be meet need so that each and every customer is satisfied totally. Part of the square outside is the circle is unwanted, so discard it. It is subjective in nature and hence different measures to measures here. There are some unit objectives are here. Understand feedback, understand customer satisfaction, understand Kano model, understand performance measures. Here, feedback, it is the change that customers make like last moment changing their thoughts, wants, and delivery options also. Feedback is the ongoing and evaluation of every time in his customer's mind. This gives enough power to organization to check out and find out here. Then dissatisfaction of potentially ill-treated customers, quality priorities, the competition with the quality and price. Then it also needs of the customers and improvement areas for giving a pleasure to the customers also. By using some appropriate tools, they may be used to know the customer's voice to have proper feedback system also. There are tools are available like comment cards, surveys, focus groups, toll-free numbers, then customers visits and internet. Customers cards here are also lesser cost of getting feedback given along with the warranty and card and information also there. Then there are provided it include with the product and when purchasing. Internet is to get small personalization information what made that customers may buy the product survey. It is a very popular tool to know customers' reactions, perceptions about the product and service qualities. Time consuming but costly and can be administered through mail or phone also. Normally, questionnaires is asked to customers on 1 to 5 scale and try to rate the various products and services so rated. After sales service, it is also rated on the same concept. The result may not represent the normal population and they may be biased as those who feels strongly about the subject also. Here the survey, there are 8 points to be remembered here. And those points are here about the surveys difference between client and customer as both are not the same here. Then there is also surveys raise the customers expectation also. Then there is answer is dependent on the here on asking habits of the customers here also. Then there is more time and more data, more concurrent results because the data analysis interpretation takes a lot of time. Whom you ask is the important one uh, on the what you ask here. Then data analysis method should be clear one here. Survey is difficult from public opinion poll as in later customers tend to be anonymous. Questions are of different types here. Information on customers' feeling or attitudes, information on customers' behavior, information on customers' knowledge. Then questions should be carefully crafted so that it does not get uh, contaminated and hence the answers. Customers should be thanked for spending their time after it is done with them. Focus groups. It is the most popular to expensive but effective way of gathering information on expectations and requirements. Group of customers profiles, they are asked questions carefully prepared by the moderator who knows what information he wants. Then there is also an incentive is given to those people for their time, toll-free telephone numbers, effective technique. It is faster and more simply to reply. Customers feel it. It is provided organization to proactively monitor its products performance when it is in use also there. Then performance, it is used and identify specific problems. Managers' involvement is must and not delegated to someone. Internet is the next feature. Managers can monitor discussions about what take place on internet to know that what customers say about the products. News groups, electronics, bulletins, then there are some boards, mailing list should be there. Then there is also some of the uh, points here, news groups. Then there are messages like comparing, then less costly method. Here is the third point, using customers' complaints here. Complaints, previous activities, feedback are proactive methods. The most important tool of gathering information. Risk is also involved for losing customers. If not treated well, then customers will become past. Uh, Use customers dissatisfaction. About 80% of the people never do complaints, and hence organization must pursue that the customers are satisfied. Mostly, they switch to customers. Hence, every complaint should be accepted and analyzed and solved here, as it represents the tip of iceberg here. Small organization has two tremendous advantages as top ranking personnel having contact with the customers and hence provide fast response. But it is not the case in for the large organization. If you heard their complaint, then more than half of the dissatisfied customers will buy again. Complaints may fail to reach top management, but it reaches to the potential customers also. Then there is a next point is of translating needs of requirement into requirement. Here is a Kano model diagram. Then major areas of satisfaction. First area is diagonal line, explicit needs, very easy to target, happen to meet. Second area is innovation. Customers' ideas are vague and hence new ideas comes during the conceptualization. Some ideas may execute, delight the customers. Third area is unstated and unspoken requirements. Most significant area one, because customers may have unaware and think that all his requirements should be automatically met, but he does not know about this fact also. Here is a chart or figure given in your book, that is the figure number here is given in it. Then there is customers retention. Satisfaction is not important as this one. Represent those acts of the customers is loyalty of the customers is created, which improves bottom line also. Here is also customer satisfaction survey, focus group, interviews help to identify customers. Then customer satisfaction should also be measured by market share. Then it can be done by having employees retention. Then notes. Improvement of the service always carries cost and any one of firm must be determined its payback on investment made in the service that involves revenue and market share also there. Benchmarking can also be used for assessing organization. A good firm should be taking some data to improve the methods by contracting customers here. More of the customers' retention and satisfaction, financial reward will be automatically follow. In the market economy, the customers is the king is well known and never failing in its versus veracity. Total quality management purpose is the customer satisfaction to the degree that his or her expectations are to be not only met but also exceeded. Customers are here who people, but the consumers are statistics. Who are the customers? Customer is a generic word for the receiver of the goods or services here. Customer is concept is both strategic and tactical. Strategic deals with the designing products to satisfy customers and create process of delivering on their needs. But tactical focus is vital to really satisfy the customers. Here, there are some categories of customers. A customer is chief of all our business. Treatment must be done with respect as he is all he wants. Person who purpose our work and existence in the business and person deserves our attention and courtesy there. A person who wants quality, cost, safety, and delivery with the moral orientation, internal, external, are the two class of customers here. Here, internal customer supply chain as an organization seeks to satisfy the external customers. Same concept apply to the internal customers. Each individual becomes customer and supplier along with the business process flow here. External supplier, he is the concept is that is of the rapidly developed here. In large organization, the base they have to their own quality standards and which supplier must satisfy to be favored here. Small and medium business also needs to develop strategy and treating themselves as customers to their own external supplies also here. Policies attitude towards suppliers where visits and inspections are undertaken. Some of the formal measures must be established between the here customers and suppliers, otherwise relationship may be uncomfortable there. Then there are some, it concludes the idea of the customers accurate here, some of the measurable customers requirements also there. There is also some periodic here, periodic customers, accurate measurement customers requirements. Then there are periodic customers, suppliers, total review and termination, examination of suppliers here are also points. Then it is also given that the creation of customers and improvement of teams also. Then there is the next point is that is who is the upgrading customers requisites requirements here. Who is customer? What he wants. Typically, Indian customers, subtle, polite, and diplomatic, may not come out of openly. Here is there are some models. That is, first model is Kano's model. It is proposed by Professor Norai Kano here, and this model he has developed this model one, and it is known by Kano's model here. In this model, he has given the most important praise for the customers also because customer is the king in the business field also. Here, he has given the model is based on the concepts and it was defined by Kano, a customer's quality and provides simple ranking scheme which distinguishes between essential and differentiates attributes. A good way of visualizing the product is a model to check the characteristics and stimulating to have discussions on the with the design team. Kano demonstrated that the same people have same wants. These demands can be hierarchy or systematic system would should be made to demonstrate it. Relationship between an organization and customers behavior are made better by implying hierarchy provides also there. Then there are some threshold basic expected attributes also. According to Kano, basic attributes are reserved as attributes which must be present in order for product to be successful, can be viewed as the price of entry. However, a customers would remain neutral towards the product even if the improved execution these aspects also. Then there is next point is attractive and delightful attributes. Excite or delight us. Any special features given to the customers, great joy to be made along with, are ready to pay the service or product also. Although the level of satisfaction may not go if a product is not up to the mark of the thoughts of the customer. These features are also sometimes not of the utmost importance as they may be some latent need. There are some customers' requirements expected here, the basic needs of customers that should be met whenever demands of the products are paying for the service. Example here is that is of telephone dial tone. If it rings, they are not happy. It is not noticed, then it is there although. The normal one. Here there are some times preferred the fundamental quality. Customers take it very seriously, and these needs are quite cognizant about them. If these needs are satisfied, then customers are very hush and are not showing signs of pleasure, and they are not met here. There are some points about the examples, price, performance, and delivery delightful. Sometimes some types of needs as there are which customers don't know of. These are referred to the latent needs. These are always there are not felt, but at times as so these are termed as mysterious needs. It is also described as having attractive quality. There are some points also about the product desire and trust in society. In the future, develop relevant questionnaires, then collect information about the conducting some of the interviews by appropriate method, identify the available options, classify them, receive response, then separate clashing responders. Applications are there. The model given by the Kanos have to look at the segments of quality features. It suggests that the it is to make the positive relations with the customers. It is very not much the utmost importance here. Then there is also next point is that is to be served the best way. One dimensional needs. It is the sort of needs by any customers that will result in one trap discussion like he should not be made to pay more or he should be served in the best way that is possible here. Then there is also protection must be there. The points just in need of the protection of the customers here. Customers do not have adequate protection. They ignorant of the product. They are weak in a bargaining position. Manufacturers and suppliers have excess with their don't have. Often products are forced on the customers. Then fake and spurious products are flooding. Then here are customers' complaints and feedback system also there. There are some points about the here feedback system also there. And those points, this is the vital any of industry, and it is the point here, it must be given here. Some point this is vital for industry. And typical management is also there. Complaints must be collected from all sources. And then there are some points of the complaints must be collected from all sources. Then there is data should be given, and data should be there. Then there is also given here point number data should be collected as definite format. Complaints must be resolved quickly. Then customers must have quick response. Local issues must be solved locally. Then all others should be solved centrally coordinated. Data must be analyzed, performance, customer satisfaction survey there. An organization can undertake here number of different kinds of surveys are there. Then here these should be post purchase survey. Then there is also some of the surveys are here also. Then there are post purchase surveys. Then post installation, customer satisfaction. Customer performance measures are reliability using engineers, network of various types, paperwork needed, price of cost and ownership, after sales service, systems integration, functionally and performance. Customer complaint should be feedback. There is also case study given here in your book. Samsung and turns here must be studied there. Then there is a lesson turnout here, interaction, summary is given at the end. Key concept, customer satisfaction, customers retention. Then there is a Kano's model. Then there is also some point, next unit is further reading. Then here, next unit is that is of next unit is here. That is unit number 6. That is of here governance and leadership here. In this point, you will find that governance introduction is the process of providing strategic leadership of non-profit organization. There is also. Here, leadership needs a lot of thoroughly understanding abilities of the people. Then to have an effective leader, good leader not only focus on the rewards but also on the punishments and are ready to accept any challenges to move ahead. Here, distrust leader if words are inconsistent with their action also. There are some unit objectives are there to give brief introduction of leadership. Then there is also role of leadership, commitment, begin with the education. Senior management can learn about industrial PPM plans, then check out foreseeable problems. Then there are some problems also here. PPM retreat, ownership, more skill, then more motivation, training leadership skill. Then there are communicate here. Then very much prime importance that can be like creating awareness, conduct survey, customers employee, problem solving, then deploying project. Uh, Deploying projects, team are formed and are allotted initial projects also there. Then there are quality councils and there are some points of the retirement here. Role of senior management is given, a celebrate successful quality improvement. Then there are some points about here must be visible activity engaged in total quality, important role of communication. Then there is also remove system. Quality council is there. What is quality council? What to understand by the term quality council? What is needs? Establish, provide overall direction, divert TQMNG, compose CEO, then responsibility. According to writers, there should be a guideline to follow to be good leader, like course values, vision, take statement. Then along with the good values, also try to develop the long durative strategies plans, provide adequate training. Then there are some selections of the performance, determination of the improvement training. Core values are there. Help to PPM, your core values must be there. And those core values, customers driven, then non-stop learning, then continuous improvement and learning, both to have added inside. Here is secure progress given difference between core and shared values are there. Then there are some improving sky skill set, reducing errors, valuing employees, then organization needs should be there. It is also included there. And design quality means fault tolerance. Then there is also point about the decision making management by fact. It helps to set realistic partnership development should be there. There are some share values. What are the share values of principles measures which leads to the following elements like more productivity, treat others and uncompressing, then lavish trust, then mentor use, usefulness, then be receptive to new ideas, health work environment. Mostly best ideas come from the person performing the process. Take personal risk and organization. Then employee wants to understand the rewards. Then do not touch dishonest dollars. Then there is quality statement there. Quality statement it is the part of planning during strategic stage and industrial. There are also some points of the quality statements must be there. uh, there are also some points about the here, and those points must be here, and those points must be given here, and those points are here, and those points must be given here. Needs to leadership, then there are some points about the leadership must be there. Here, core values. Then customers driven quantities. Then there are also share values, core values. Point number 6 here, share values must be there, core values must be there to add according to the situation. Then there are some here the points of core share values. Lavish dress mentor to be receptive new ideas, health environment. So mostly based ideas from persons in the process. Take personal risk. Organization culture should allow the sorrowful task without reprisal. Then do not touch dishonest dollars. Some survey shows managers are dishonest according to the working employees. Here it affects the organization moral and self-respect. There is a quality statement is there. What do you quality statement? It is the part of planning also. And so for the here it is a part of planning strategic stage. So from firm to firm level it varies. So in general it has four statements. Small organization vision statement. Then there is a statement declaring organization should be like 5 to 10 years in future. Statement should not be short and concise. Mission statements. If they provide solutions, who we are, who are the customers, what we do, how we do. Then rules like these sets here. Long-term plan 3 to 5 years. Short-term plan up 1 year. Goals and objectives both are same meaning here also. It should be involve specific time frame and there should be because cause effective here. 7 steps are their strategic planning. Then these are 7 steps given here. Then customers need customer positioning, uh, predict the future, rate of change, gaps analysis, closing the gap, then alignment, then here implementation. Communication should be there. Quality council is driver and communication is the fuel. It takes care the things related to quality of all levels here. Two basic communications techniques are there, interactive and formal interactive. So these are the some points here. He can transfer information what on needs to be improved. Then this type of communication can be one-on-one basis or group basis. Group is meeting generally occur beginning of the shift also. Then there are some meetings of all employees every quarter to explain the state of company. It can also occur electronically by email formal. There is also this is occurs either through the printed page or electronics. Very common and famous is the certain interval publish and publications like newsletters, monthly magazines. Graphics is also another form of effective organization. Then feedback. Communication is system is effective. There must be feedback, survey, then decision making. The worst thing is to make poor decisions is one of the deadliest threat here. There are some characteristics of leaders here. Always find one other improved, then disseminate information. They continuously demonstrate their community, establish organization system, provide here adequate environment also. There is summary at the end of which here unique we are given here some key concept also, and those key concepts are here. Some are given here, but they are not seen here. Then there is unit number 7, quality planning is the concept, then quality council, then strategic planning, then these are the three key concepts here: quality planning, quality council, and strategic planning. There are also some questions and answers also given at the end of each unit also here. Here, unit number 7 is there, that is strategic process control here. You will find that there are some unit objectives, understand what process variation, know about the control chart, know about identify difference, the need for continual reductions in the variation. There are also some process can be described as existing in one of the 4 states here. There are also given here states, that is features chaos, then brink of chaos, then threshold of chaos, then there is the ideal stable process, 100% confirming products. It is not natural state. Control chart is given here. Permit they pursue continuous reductions of process variation and strive towards the ideal charts here. There are some basic structures of control charts. Control framework in real instruments and used to examine there also. Here, understand to get ready elements to choose strategic capacity to perform concerning those components using screen effect, and all control charts have common structure. It is given spatial, UCL, common cases also there. Then there are data plotted WRT time, upper and lower control, then line that is very much at the center, so called is average value. Then there is also next point, important assumptions are there, functions, then type 1 alpha, type 2 alpha, errors are there. Then there are all procedures control forwards against these two solve. Then there are also instabilities and out of control situations. There are some systems about the beyond 3 sigma control limit, only single point falls outside of it. 8 test 2, at least 8 values in the continuous manner should be falling in the same side of the center line here. Quality, conciseness, and types of control. It is the follow logical pattern. It generally begins with a lack of quality conciseness also there. There are some no equality conciseness defect in detection. Then there is also next point is that is of detection prevention. There are some P chart used for examination of fractions of units with the some characteristics also. NP chart used for study of number of units. C chart used for considerable number of events. Then there is U chart used for examination of number of events. Then never ending improvement. Then there is also control chart allows the for the never ending reduction of unit to unit verification. X bar chart, these are used for the showing verification of average values, and then individual chart for to control the process average of subground on one data here. Then R chart use control process range between 2 and 10 data points. MR here chart used for the practitioner to limit process parameters branching when only one data points per subject group. S chart is there and used to make final limit process of standard deviation more than 10 data points exist per group. Here, variable and attributes control chart. This data is varied from the process as the process dependable. Examples here following are the examples of these measurements here, software examples. Then there are also some points of the notations of variable control chart. N size here the sample collection observations sometimes called subgroups chosen at the point here. M is the number of samples selected. Here X bar is average of the observations in the ith sample where I is 1, 2, 3 M here. Here X bar fantastic normal or normal of midpoint. These systems is used to inside the line of control diagram there. Then there are here fantastic range of the values that is highest to simple R1 max xi minus minimum xi. Here average range of all m samples. Here is the example given for you x bar chart. B showing the set of values which are the result of some intention calculations of the samples. Then there are for each sample x1 compute the average x bar 1 2 3 n upon n here. Then there is also here at the mean average, then lower control limit, central line, upper control limit. Then there is R chart, a reset of the values observation divided into two groups. For example, x1 here, range 1, R maximum and minus minimum. At the range average here given, lower control limit are there, upper limit, then lower limit. Both are D3 and D4 are considered based on the subgroups. Both are X bar and R charts used in pairwise actually, since the specimen range is utilized to develop X bar diagram. It is fundamental to look at an R outline first here to make certain these product will be also there. Then there are some points here by calculating the quantity given here. By this, you will find that there are some points here given in your example here. This is the chart given here, and given some points are given here as per the example here. Observation 110, 52, 299. Then in this chart, you will find that there is a, this is the highest point is here. That is highest is the 1099 374 minus 1042 and the difference will be 0.5667. That is the here average will be there. Then here you will find that those, this is the example here. Then second is example is given here, 1082,849 minus 10,00776 is there. And the 073 is there. In this way, you will find that there is a total of here average is there. Determine the control limit formulas are there. In this way, we shall stop here because the step number 2 and we shall stop here or up to step number 2. So determine the control limit is there. N2, A2, 3, D3, D4. Second is 1880327. 1202757 228. For 45211, for 61.92, 8186, 9182, 10th 178, and 11th 174. There are charities which share upper limit and lower limit. Step 3, 4 calculations are there. In this way, we shall stop here because the time is now here. Ultimate event here.